I picked two that are fairly even in size. So you can see what they look like. Two GMOs. You can see they're getting a little bit too tall for their cup. They look great. There's roots coming out the bottom. There was worms dangling. You'll see on the video where I was tending to the 10 by 10 where these were hanging out. And I had them just chilling on the 4x4 bed so they could send their roots down. And some worms came along for the ride. And so in any case, I don't want these to dry down. I pulled them out of the 10 by 10. It's time. And so one per tent. They both look great. So that's what's going to happen today. For the environment, we were going to use the new AI controller. And we decided not to, and I'll explain why. I've got the controller AI Plus. And the reason why I would use this is I believe it's the best investment from AC Infinity in the sense that it has enough ports and then maybe using a splitter where you can plug your fans in. And so you have 8 ports on here. You could literally run 2 grow tents off this. We're bringing in the additional hygrometer, like the temperature and humidity probe. And that way you can buy an extra one. And then you could have one temperature probe in one tent, the other temperature probe in the other tent, and you could assign different devices to each tent, and you could run both lights and all the different things on one controller for 2 grow tents. And I kind of wanted to do that. And I was going to maybe split some of the fans and just max it out. However, we're doing spectrum tuning. Spectrum tuning requires its own controller. So I'll show you that. So it's from Grandmaster. And so this one's got 60 preset spectrums on it. And so this is the only one in the market, I believe, that can do the metal halide, sorry, the HPS, probably both. But the HPS spectrum is something that for a lot of growers that were used to growing that on their favorite cuts, they try and mimic that spectrum. And apparently LEDs will have like a red light, kind of like HPS, but it won't actually be to that wavelength level. And apparently using this light and this controller, you can do a lot of cool stuff like that.